Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I am a pediatric physical therapist, and I'm here with my co-instructor Ilya. And Ilya is 3 months old, but he was 1 month premature, so he's adjusted to only 2 months of age. And Ilya had come up with a preference to look his head to the right, so and tilt his head to the left. And we, in this series, have been looking at how do you evaluate a child who has a torticollis. And you need to look at passive rotation of the head and neck and passive lateral flexion of the head and neck, but then active. In the last video, I did active rotation of the neck, and now I'm going to do active lateral flexion of the head and neck. So there is a test called the Muscle Function Scale, and it looks at when you hold a child sideways in the air, all the way on their side, how much do they lift their head up against gravity? And on this scale, it's 6 points. And when you hold them on their side, if their head is downhill, they don't hold it up at all, then you get 0 points. If you hold them on their side and their head goes in line with their body, then they get 1 point. If you put them on their side and their head goes up just barely, 0 to 15 degrees, so just a little bit, then they get 2 points. If their head goes up between 15 and 45 degrees, they get 3 points. If they go 45 to 75 degrees, they get well, how many? That's a bunch of points to keep up with. 4 points, 45 to 75. And if they go 75 or more, they get all 5 points. So let's see how little Ilya does if I hold him on his side in the air and where his head is relative to upright. So let's see. I'm going to hold him on his side, and if I don't support his head and neck, his head is downhill. That's off to the right, so that would mean his left neck is weak because it's not holding up his head. And if I hold him on his left side, I hear you, and I don't support his head and neck, his head is downhill again. So on both sides, he's getting 0 points. Oh! Well, the good news is that a 2-month-old child has an average score of 1 point with a range of 0 to 2. So his 0 is within the normal range for a 2-month-old. So we know that we really need to work on this to help develop his lateral neck strength. And it's just a baseline that we can be able to use in the future. So right now, his head's below the midline when you lay him on his side, but you want to work for him to be able to get that head and neck stronger so he can start holding it up against gravity. I hope this is helpful for you, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.